day 2 in the office. So week 2, day 2, didn't vlog yesterday, which would have been day 1 of week 2, but that's okay because I was tired. Oh, no, I'm in the car. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do is go to work and then do like a recap of what I did at work the next morning. So for example, like today, I'm just gonna recap what I did yesterday, which was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm in GES Tax Services, which is Global Employment Services, and trying to go for it. That pretty much means that it deals with companies that are in different countries, which is pretty cool because it's larger businesses or larger companies. And so we deal with the employers though, and this is on both ends. For example, like if Deloitte sends someone to like across the world to Asia, and taxes are different, and it might be more expensive, which might be the case for most cases, but there's this thing called Tax Equalization or equalization. What is that on the floor? And that pretty much means that Deloitte will cover the difference if it's more expensive to live somewhere else. They will cover the tax difference as if you never left the US. So what happened yesterday was I had 2 tax meetings, and then the rest were, or I should say like 2 tax lessons, and then the rest was like experiencing what I just learned, which I love because sometimes in the classroom you don't get that type of learning, but like I like to live in the lesson, not just learn the lesson. That being said, we had a tax lunch and learn, which was at 12. That was pretty fun. And that was really fun. Oh my god, this traffic is gonna kill me. The tax lunch and learn was about multi-state tax, which I didn't know existed. Well, I didn't know it existed, but I didn't know what it encumbered, or like what it, oh, this car's going fast, what it included. That being said, multi-state tax is pretty cool. It was talking about how we tax services, because it's easy to tax a product, but it's hard to tax a service because you can't touch the product. You can tax things like subscriptions or the series, like the amount of times they have to pay for a subscription, or just to get into the game. So like the example they gave us was World of Warcraft, and how they wanted to tax World of Warcraft at 100% because it was like an entertainment company, but they fought it off and said like, well, in the rules it says that entertainment companies are like a series of include a series of tickets, or like a series of purchases, which World of Warcraft does have, because you have to like keep purchasing monthly subscriptions, I believe. But when it says series, when it says series of tickets, it's more like a Broadway show where it's like ticket number 1, ticket number 2, ticket number 3, and like seat 1, seat through 3. So yeah, like, you know, it's very fascinating to hear the professionals speak upon their experiences. And then, but what was really cool was when I went back to my area, like the GES section of the building, I had, right after that meeting, I had another meeting with my directing manager for one of my clients, which is really cool because I got put on 3 clients, so I'm gonna be busy, thank God. I hate not being busy, or yeah, let's just leave it at that. And oh my god, this traffic is gonna, this is not it, this is bad traffic. I left like a little bit later. I'm kind of mad at myself, not gonna lie. Alright, back to GES though. Alright, GES Tax. I had a meeting with the managing director, which is one of the highest positions on the team, and it was just 30 minutes because I had another meeting after that, and so did he. And all we talked about, well, first we talked about how, like, my life, his life, Pepperdine, Deloitte, and, you know, just a lot of, like, human-to-human interactions, like non-accounting, non-mechanical data entries. But then we started talking about tax equalization. I hope I'm saying this right. I have to look at my notes. I didn't prepare for this. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called tax equalization. And so we talked all about that, and he gave me like a hypothetical of someone who is going to Singapore, and like, let's just say the Singapore tax is higher, but at the same time the person who is moving doesn't have to worry about like higher tax because the company will pay for it. So this is two things. Like, if it's a Deloitte employee, Deloitte will pay the difference. But if this is a company that hires Deloitte to make these calculations, then the company who the employer works for will pay the difference. And the way they find that difference is through previous tax filings, as well as previous just recordings of tax. And so it's pretty interesting because, I mean, hopefully, I don't even know if this is going on YouTube or not. I just feel like recording myself. And let's see, but hopefully whoever sees this has filed a W-2, W-4, and knows like about, what's it called, exemptions. So like, if you're married, if you're single, if you have kids, you could claim them as dependents and you get a tax exemption, meaning you get taxed less. And so it was cool because right after this meeting I had a briefing with my buddy. So at Deloitte we have this system, like a buddy system, an onboarding advisor. I want to say my onboarding advisor's name, but I don't think I should. I don't know, just for we'll just leave names out of it. But I love her. You're the best if you're watching this. And let's see, what else? So right after that meeting with the managing director, I had a briefing call, meaning I actually got to experience what the managing director was talking about, in the sense of like an employee from a different company called Deloitte, or I guess didn't call Deloitte, but we scheduled a call, and we walked him through really fast. We walked him through the different tax codes over there, as well as assuring him he's gonna be okay, and his family, which was really cool. Like, his family was gonna be taken care of because of the tax equalization, or I hope I'm saying that right. Whoa. What else? And yeah, and I think he was actually going to Singapore, which is really scary because the meeting before that was talking about Singapore. Yeah, I honestly think it was Singapore because I can't think of another country that comes to mind when thinking about that conversation. And alright, so moving on. I liked this whole aspect of tax because when I first came into tax, and granted it's just my second day now, but when I first came into tax, I was like, oh no, like this is gonna be boring. Like, I'm a very people person, like, and they're just gonna have me in a cubicle. At least Audit, there's no cubicles, and I have a team, because last year was a lot of fun. But this year, like, just after my first day, I've realized that tax is very human to human. Because when I was with the managing director, he said that it's our job to, well, he didn't say this directly, but when he was describing his job, I told him it seems like we're kind of a therapist to employees who are going abroad. And he was like laughing, and he said, yeah, you can see that. This car's going so slow. I really like tax because it has to do with comforting and a lot of empathy. And when I was talking to the managing director, he said that at Deloitte University there's trainings where they put the managing directors, the partners, like the PP&Ds, in in the other person's shoes, like the person who's going abroad. And so this practices empathy, which I really like, because it's sort of like Deloitte's training us to, or reminding us that we are human, which I enjoy, because I don't want a job where I feel like I'm not human, where I feel like I'm turning into a machine, because like life gets very repetitive to the point where it could feel like that, very mechanical. I think I'll probably end the vlog here, just because that was my entire day. I hit the gym after. Definitely not vlogging the gym. I was going to, but at this point, we've all been to the gym. We all know what a gym looks like. It was definitely fun spending time with my dad. And let's see, looking forward to today. I guess I could do goals for today. I think that would be pretty funny. I want to get free lunch, because I didn't bring a lunch. I don't plan on bringing lunch. Just a little secret. There's 30 people on my team. The way I see it is that's a whole month of lunch. I love you guys, though, if you aren't watching this. And yeah, we're out here networking, trying to get this lunch, trying to make these contacts. But yeah, I would say love you guys, but I don't know who's gonna be watching this. So for now, goodbye, future me. And if I do publish this, love you, viewers. Okay, bye.